Hello, Demon Nation, and welcome to Blue Demon News. I'm Vince Maycomb.
And I'm Clarice Laguda, and here are the top stories of what's happening in your school. Spring sports season is about to get underway, and games and meets should be starting up in the next few weeks. Many teams you know about, but there is also another group of students getting their season underway. Maine East Special Olympic team. Our correspondents caught up with the team as they began practices earlier this week.
Take your mark. Get set. Go.
Our team is working hard. We are getting ready for the spring competition in May at Prospect High School in Mount Prospect.
And we stretch. Okay?
Our athletes are really talented. Even after just the first couple of practices, I can tell that they're going to perform really well. Track and field is set up in a way where there's one main tournament, which happens in May. It's a Saturday and a Sunday, so they break it up so that there's track events on one day and then field events on the other day. And then they have the choice to kind of pick which ones they'd like to do. Like, would they rather do walking races or running races? And if so, what distance?
Good job.
And then in terms of field events, there's the softball throw and then the shot put. It's all really based on their abilities, but also their interests. So they have a lot of choice in what events that they get to do.
Yes, Danny, you're gonna kill it.
I need to work on throwing softballs and shot puts to work on my accuracy.
Behind the line, so like this, okay?
I'm working on softball throw, 100-meter run, getting faster.
And then you're gonna lean forward, arm out.
One of the coolest things that we see is the growth that the students have from the start of a season to the end of a season. How even just their communication skills, their self-esteem. That's my favorite part of coaching. I just love to see the growth over time, and that always feels like a success to me.
What's our first rule for running and walking?
Start behind the line.
Yes.
The best part? Teamwork. You also can make like new friends and show everyone else what we can really do and show who we really are.
3, 4.
My hope for this year is just to increase the level of our students feeling like they're part of the Maine East community and are supported by everybody.
Special Olympics
Baby
is awesome.
zero.
We would love for everyone to come out and support us. Go Maine East, go Blue Demons.
CSO competition for the Track and Field Special Olympics takes place on Friday and Saturday, May 14th and 15th at Prospect High School. Come cheer our athletes as they look to capture gold for Maine East.
Pizza, pizza, pizza. The junior class will be selling pizza in the cafeteria after school today and every Wednesday. Get your slice for $2 and a soda for $1.
A very special congratulations to the Maine East Scholastic Bowl team won the Fenton High School IHSA Regional Tournament earlier this month. Maine East defeated Glenbard West in the semifinals and Hinsdale South in the finals to win the 7-team tournament. This is the first time Maine East Scholastic Bowl has won an IHSA Regional since 2003. Congrats to Kelly, Stella, Sarah, Alex, Talia, Katie, Alex, Evelyn, and Coach Doak. Next, we turn to sports with Jonathan Matthew. Jonathan.
Thank you, Vince. It's finally spring and the sun is shining and the snow is finally gone, so it's time we round out the year with some spring sports. Baseball, softball, boys gymnastics, badminton, boys tennis, track and field, boys volleyball, water polo, and girls soccer will be the sports that will conclude this year's 2021 and 22 season. The boys gymnastics team has been off to a great start, being undefeated so far in their first few matches. All other teams have started their seasons, including baseball, which has its first home opener game coming up this Friday at 4:30 versus Walter Payton High School. With the spring season in full swing, the winter season has finally concluded its journey. This wrestling season has been one to remember for sure, especially for two special seniors. Hannah Saboni Kaufman and Amy Villegas on February 12th competed in the first ever IHSA Girls Sectionals for wrestling. These two girls went on to make history to become the school's first ever state qualifiers. I was able to sit down and speak with them prior to their run at state and talk about their journey up to this point. So let's hear what they got to say.
Having the chance to get the state title is honestly so exciting, especially since this is the first year that it'll all be official. I never imagined that my senior year we'd have that opportunity, because obviously we had the IWCOA before, but it's really exciting that everyone gets to know about it this year.
Having a chance to have a state title is very exciting because I would never have thought I could have a chance at a state title or anything close to that since my freshman year.
I think mainly my freshman year, just learning a lot, especially when I lost. You learn a lot when you lose. But I think overall, my senior year had a lot of ups, which I'm really happy about, especially coming off of COVID, where there wasn't as many matches or opportunities.
I had goals, but they weren't that high, which I shouldn't be doubting myself like that. But I did accomplish a bunch of things I never really thought I had a chance to.
I never really expected it, especially when I first joined the sport. It was kind of something that I really wanted to try out, and I'm glad I did because I've had a lot of success in it, and I've really enjoyed it overall. Actually, this year is the 50th year anniversary of Title IX, so it's really exciting that wrestling is one of the last sports to include girls, and on their 50th anniversary, we're going to be an official sport and have an official state, and everything's separate, which is really nice. Anyone, regardless of sport, who wants to be successful, you just have to be willing to put in the work and try things out. I mean, I never thought that wrestling would be my main sport, but I tried it out and I put the work in, and obviously I got where I am because of that. So just put in your all and try your best.
Don't think oh, it's a man's sport, because it's not anymore. You can do it, you just have to believe, and it's hard, it's all mental. To be honest, anyone could do the physical part, but mentally you have to do that on your own.
Congratulations to Amy, who took 6th place, and congrats to Hannah, who took 3rd place in the state title. We would also want to say congratulations to Edgar Torres and Tony Dahu, who was able to compete in the Fresh Soft State Wrestling title this past weekend. Finally, congratulations to all athletes who accomplished their goals for the winter season. And spring sports are still in session, so make sure you look to 8-18 for upcoming games. This is Jonathan Matthew with your Blue Demon Sports Report.
Thanks, Jonathan. We want to give everyone a reminder that Maine East is continuing to celebrate Women's History Month. Be sure to follow Maine East activities on Instagram for daily affirmations and links to learn more about this important month.
That's it for this episode of Blue Demon News. I'm Vince Macomb.
And I'm Clarice Laguda, and we will see you later.